Good evening and namaskar. Today we will take a look at gas cylinder company, Everest Canto Cylinder Limited. It's a leading global manufacturer of seamless steel gas cylinder. They have nothing to do with gas, they have got everything to do with cylinders. Seamless steel gas cylinders. With over 20 million industrial gas and CNG cylinders currently in service, Everest Canto Cylinders (EKC) operates two manufacturing facilities in India located at Tarapur in Maharashtra and Kandla SEZ in Gujarat, and two international facilities at Jebel Ali Free Zone in Dubai and Pittsburgh, USA, with aggregate capacity of 9 lakh cylinders annual. Its product range, industrial CNG jumbo cylinders, is used for high pressure storage of various gases such as oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, argon, helium, air, etc. Finds application in wide variety of industries such as manufacturing, fire equipment, suppression systems, suppression systems, medical establishments. Latest is medical establishments, especially for oxygen cylinders. Aerospace, defense, aerospace and defense are using these cylinders, especially in USA. And automobiles, apart from some specialized usage areas. It has a strong position in the Indian domestic market and wide acceptance, and also in key international markets. Now, governments are promoting gases, usage of gases in industrial production and also in automobile sectors. So, Everest Canto cylinder also is expected to benefit from this government push for gas. The management consists of the Mr. Pushkar Khurana, Chairman and Executive Director, and Mr. Puneet Khurana, Managing Director. Now let's take a look at the quarterly results. Net sales in Q2, 246 crores. Net sales in Q1, that is previous quarter, 172 crores. Net sales in Q2 last year, 179 crores. So sales have increased in Q2 by 37.32% year on year and 43.15% quarter on quarter. I repeat, net sales 246 crores, which is an year on year increase of 37.32% and quarter on quarter increase of 43.15%. Sales increase, especially in Q2, is very significant, very impressive. Q1, it had fallen. Prior to that, Q4 was something like 199 crores, but when it came to Q1, it came down to 172 crores. So Q1 was, of course, a bad quarter for almost all industries. Here also it's the same. But Q2 has picked up very impressively, 246 crores, 37.32% growth year on year, 43.15% growth quarter on quarter. Then final net profit, 28.96 crores. 28.96 crores. Previous quarter was very dismal at 6.23 crores. And its previous 3 quarters were a washout, loss. Therefore, final net profit year on year growth is 942%, quarter on quarter growth is 365%. Impressive. But why did it fail in the earlier quarters? Why was it a loss making concern for the 3 quarters earlier? That is Q4, Q3, Q2 of last year. Loss. Equity 22.44 crores. Basic EPS 2.58. Quite impressive. It follows, net profit likewise. Here also 933% growth year on year and 361% growth quarter on quarter. So other things are not much interesting, but it has grown wonderfully. The only one item that we will have to see here is, yes, that's important, exceptional items. See, profit before exceptional items and tax was 33.2 crores, which is quite good compared to previous quarter 14.92 crores and year ago quarter 0.18 crores. Very good. But an exceptional item, sale of some property, there the gains was 13.37, exceptional item. So profit before tax and after tax were boosted by 13.37 crores. If you remove that also, the results are reasonably good, but the addition makes it much more impressive. Okay, market price currently is just 53. Price earning is 5.14. Low, even at 53 rupees, the price is low. Price earning is very low, 5.14. Volumes are good, so buying and selling is not a problem. 52-week low is 9.45, 52-week high is 59. So market price currently 53 is very near to 52-week high. So currently the trend is bullish. Market cap is around 567 crores. Now cash flows, if you see, operating activities 3,871 crores, investing activities minus 645 crores, cash used in financing activities minus 3,371 crores. They have repaid some debts. Net increase in cash and cash equivalent is minus 145. Year beginning, that is quarter beginning, 528 crores cash and cash equivalents. So end is 383 crores. So they are repaying some debts. That's good. If you look at the annual results, better to see the previous 5 years also. 5 years ago, 505 crores was the sales. Then it shot up to 563 crores, then 702 crores, March 2020, 760 crores. So sales increase from 505 crores to 760 crores was not bad. But net profit was minus 124 crores 5 years ago. Then next year it was 98 crores plus. Then it fell down to 27 crores, shot up to 73 crores then, and latest 6 crores. Why so much topsy-turvy? See, Everest Canto must maintain a steady growth path, especially in net profits. Otherwise, how can you believe the latest Q2 Sterling show? A good show in Q2, no doubt, but how can you believe that? See, last 5 years it was going up, going down, going up, going down, and finally March 2020 just 6 crores. Historical prices, if you see, 3 years before it was 67, then 2 years before it fell down to 29, 1 year before 20, 3 months before it rose up to 28, 1 month before 32, 1 week before 51, now also 51. So it never went beyond 60 earlier. See, this is the problem. See, this company is making seamless steel cylinders, and it's a very large player also. And so why can't it increase its prices slightly and make good profits? That doubt always comes. Is it not able to increase the prices? We don't know. It has to increase. Shareholding pattern, if you look at that, 67.39% promoters are holding. 67.39%, which is very good. But pledge is 44.5% of their own equity. 60 out of 67.39% holding, out of their holding 44.5% they have pledged. A lot of investments are going on, expansions are going on, that's true. But how are they going to manage it to get profits? Sales are there, but profits, that they have to manage. Debt equity ratio till the last year was 0.44. It was coming down during the last 5 years from 1.52. It came down steadily. They are repaying loans. Now 0.44 in March 20. Now also they are repaying. Now if you look at the market, there is an investor presentation for Q2. It says market leadership. India's largest player in high pressure gas cylinders with market share of over 50%. Management is very experienced in this field. All true. But why are they not able to make great profits? Diversified product range. Yes, very good diversified product range. There is no doubt. They have got large share also. Now they are exporting to 25 countries globally based on presence and regulatory approvals in Southeast Asia, Middle East, USA, Europe, South America and CIS countries. They have got more than 150 strong client base from diverse verticals like automobiles, OEMs, aftermarket sales, city gas distribution industries, cylinder cascades, medical sector, latest oxygen cylinders, medical sector for COVID, industrial cylinder, so many. So it is among the largest manufacturers of high pressure seamless cylinders in the world. Yes, they have got large presence. They should be able to make profits then. But they are not making the profits till the last 5 years. Global scale plants in India, Dubai and USA. That's true. Best in class supply chain. That also is true. So all this is true, but we need to see good profit margins. Cash flows have improved. They are repaying debts. But huge pledge is there of their own equity shares. So in the second quarter, demand has been rising from leading gas infrastructure companies that had previously participated in the 9th and 10th round of bidding for city gas distribution works. You know, we have seen in Gujarat Gas, they have participated, they have bagged a few districts, and probably now they are expanding to those districts. Such gas distribution companies, they also may need these cylinders. So lot of scope is there for Everest Canto cylinders. But the profit margins, that's what I notice, are not very healthy. We have to see that. Strong growth is there, a wide-ranging demand is there. Demand will sustain further also, will improve also. All these things are true. Margin expansion is also coming slowly, especially in Q2 margin expansion is there. Now we have to see that if it sustains well, if Q2 margin sustains well in Q3, Q4, etc., you can say Everest Canto will become a good buy only if Q2 margins and Q2 profits sustain. Thank you for listening. I'll be back with you with another good company.